So this is an interesting clean. This is a client that only wants things done once a month. But you can see how dirty the mirrors, dusty, the sink, and yeah, you can see the dirtiness. This is why price usually goes up when it's a once a month clean, because things tend to build up and it makes it harder to clean. This glass door is going to be quite interesting. You could tell it's full of water, calcium. Let's see if I could get it in an angle where you guys could see. Yeah, there we go. The water, calcium, and then these corners are going to be kind of tough to remove. Get that whitened out. We'll get it taken care of today. This is gonna be one good makeover. See the dust in here. We're gonna clean this off. Definitely clean that off. We're gonna work in this area first. We are gonna start with some cleaning this top that I just show you guys. It's just dusty, very dusty. And then meanwhile, it's hard to see in the video, but I think I recorded it earlier. Along the edges, it's just a little bit of mold buildup. Behind the toilet, it's just dry scum and everything else that builds up when the toilet area is not clean regularly. So we're gonna spray this down with this is a multi-purpose cleaner. It kills 99 of the germ, but in order for any solution that is that kills a virus, bacteria, and all that stuff, you got to read the instructions, because it's not all about just spraying it and then wiping it down. No, you spray it and then you leave it for a few minutes. Usually it's about 4 minutes. Let the chemicals do the thing. Let it kill what it's going to kill. You want to disinfect. And usually I like to spray behind the toilet, around where usually you get that urine that falls down. You really want to get in there, guys. Next thing. Okay, so I got a small bucket with some Fabuloso, some dish soap. You guys know that I love using Dawn soap. Even though I already sprayed this down to kill any bacteria, but the reason why I'm giving it a good scrub, because the dust is so it has a layer of dust that it's sticking. It's not the kind that you could just wipe off. You really got to scrub it in to remove it. So we're going to give it a good little scrub. Okay. Make sure it's coming off. Once we got it, then we just come with the rag. And just wipe it off. And I'm not sure if the camera catches it, but it's like dark in this area right here. And you can see just the dirtiness of dust that comes down. So I'm gonna also spray this down and clean this off. for the walls, this is what me and the girls like to use. It's a Purple Power, it's a cleaner, it's a degreaser, it's an industrial. I love it. We dilute this with some water. We never use a concentrated unless it's one of those heavy duty dark spots that you know is going to take a lot of scraping, scrubbing and stuff like that. But we usually dilute this, and we love to use it like on the kitchen appliances, the stainless steel. It just leaves it very shiny, very clean. The only thing we don't like is that there's no odor. And I know a lot of my personal clients love that clean smell. It could be the lemon smell. It could be, what's the other one? Just a clean scent into their cleaning. But this one has no scent. So you could either add a little bit of Fabuloso. You could add a little bit of your essential oils. Give it a little smell. For our toilet, which we're gonna get started right now, it's already been sprayed with the all-purpose bacteria clean virus disinfectant. We're gonna scrub it down now. It really does need a scrubbing. Okay guys, got the top layer. Now this is where things get a little bit nasty. I gotta go behind it and you can't really see it. I'll see if I could pull it out and bring it close to the camera so you guys can see. Scrubbing the edging of the toilet. And see. Guys, I'm gonna have to spray the wall. I think in this household they do have little boys, and you know, kids tend to not aim properly, so we're gonna clean this wall too. for the final, we're just gonna bring paper towel and clean everything off. Okay. So you get the wall. Okay. So I'm gonna grab some more clean paper towel. This is the area where a lot of that, buildup gets in there, and those creases, you really want to put your fingers in there. And just to show you, it is dirty. Okay, getting some more. Okay, almost done. Okay. Now we go in the back. Okay, so everything is wiped down. The next thing we're gonna do is clean the inside of the toilet bowl. And for this one, I'm using the Mayors Clean Day. I just love their smell, and I love using non-toxic stuff for clean, unless it's really, really needed. magic wand. I'll bring you guys closer. Now on this one, there's a line inside, build up from the water. It doesn't seem to be fading away. So we're gonna have to put our hands in here and scrub with a pumice stone to get rid of that line. Here's a pumice stone, and we're gonna scrape this off. We got a clean toilet bowl. Alright. And this, my friend, is how you clean the toilet area completely, from the walls all the way behind the toilet. You know, we gotta disinfect everything. Okay, so today we are doing the shower. Well, I kind of show you how the shower looks like. So we are tossing all the trash out first. Any hairs that may be in here, we are completely tossing out. These are all empty bottles, guys. This is all hairs. Tossing out. Bring this back up. Okay. So first thing is first. Let's see where we're starting at. This is going to be lovely to clean. Yes, we have to clean this. So, to show you. Okay, we have removed everything. We are definitely going to scrub these walls. The walls are not as bad, but it's all that edging you see there. You see all that edging? That all needs a good scrubbing. It's going to be a lot. For this one, because it is pretty moldy, we are using the Clorox multi-surface cleaner with bleach. We're going to try and disinfect everything first, because we do not want to mix products, especially when you're using bleach. So we're going to use this first. Try and disinfect everything. Spray it where you can see mold, dirty, especially the walls. Yeah, there's a lot of mold in here, guys. So what we're going to do, we're going to give it a little scrub first. Rinse this out after. And then we come back with a different solution. And I like using this little one for the edging purpose where the big ones really don't fit. So this is where I'm focusing more with this little one. Rinse this out. And thank God this shower does have a hose. It makes it so much easier for us that clean. Now we're coming back with, we're going to use a little towel grout cleaner. And what I got in this bucket is just pretty much a little bit of water with Dawn soap. I have my scrubs in here because we're going to scrub all this, and I added a little Fabuloso just for the scent. But I'm not mixing any harsh chemicals, guys. Calm down. Alright guys, so this wall here is ready to be rinsed off. let's just dry it off. And then once I get to the glass, I'll put the camera rolling again so you guys can see how I clean the glass and show you the final results. Alright guys, so I'm done scrubbing with the shower. Now we're going to use the Mayors cleaners also for tub and tile. I'm going to use it for to remove any scum on here. So we're going to spray. And again with my dish soap, and you guys know my favorite multi-purpose cleaning paste for this glass. You guys can see on the video how dull the glass is, so you'll see the difference on how it's going to look after. And yes, we got to clean the outside part too. And I did use one of these scrubs, or you could use a 000 wool. It won't scratch the glass. And guys, you can't go too hard. Just go gentle on it. Again, this is just on soap and water. I'm using the softer sponge just to remove that extra stuff from the paste. And once that's there, I'm just gonna grab a rag. Before I grab the rag, I need to rinse this off, so give me 1 minute. All right, it's rinsed off. We're gonna use our squeegee to remove that extra water. Makes it so much easier to dry it. Done, we are going to spray with our favorite purple. Purple works great on glass too, guys. Now, if you don't have a purple, you could also use regular alcohol. Mix it, dilute it in water. So you might want to add like maybe 2 tablespoons of alcohol into a bottle of spray of water. Vinegar is another one. So we're just going to dry this off. Yeah, I love that pink paste. It works really good on glass. Even on the like the electric stoves that have that glass looking appliance on top, it works great too. Like I said, you can find those at the Dollar Tree. And I always mix mine with a little Dawn soap. And it's just like my go-to cleaners. Okay, so we still need to work on the outside of the glass cleaner. It looks clean from the inside, but we still need to do the outside. Now the outside part does not need as much cleaning or scrubbing as the inside part with all that scum, so we're just gonna spray with our favorite purple. Use a little bit of our Dawn soap water. Yeah, there's a lot of squatting in here. You would think I would weigh a lot less with all this exercise. Which I have lost weight, by the way, but you know. So now that's in. We are gonna go ahead and dry it off with paper towel. We have learned, not just me and the girls, that using a rag just leaves this mark on the glass that you do not like. It just doesn't clean as well. So we like using paper towel for our glass mirrors and certain appliances like stainless steel does not good with rags. I feel like it leaves those streaks in there. So we just tend to use paper towel for that purpose. So we are completely done with our door. This little corner here. Okay. There we go. And our glass door is completely clean, guys. See, you can see right through it. Now, on the inside of the shower, you can see that mold in the back. Now, we did give it a good scrubbing. We used bleached. We use scum remover. But that mold is actually attached to the silicone of the shower. So in order to remove that, we would have to scrape that off and reseal it. There's not a cleaner that could do that miracle. That's a whole different, removing the silicone and replacing it. But everything else, guys, it's completely clean. Shower is ready to be used, and I'll give you the inside of it. Yes, we even scrubbed that head. If you look back at the old video, you are going to be able to tell the difference so much better. But definitely that black area in the back That's just the silicone that needs to be scraped off and replaced. Okay, now we're moving on to cleaning this sink. There's actually 2 sinks in this bathroom. We're gonna start off with our mirror. And then we're going to come back, we're going to use some Dawn soap. There is some stain in there. We're going to use Dawn soap and Fabuloso. And a little of that pink paste to scrub the inside of the sink. And that pink stuff will also give this stainless steel, will give it a little shine. It actually removes grate on the water, calcium and stuff like that, all that water stain. I love it. I'm gonna bring you guys closer so you can see. Okay. If you guys remember from one of my old videos, the Scrub Daddies, one of the reasons why they have these little smiley eyes and mouth or right here. So you can kind of see, it's just very helpful. And don't forget also that on our Scrub Daddy sponges, if you use warm water, it will soften the sponge. If you use cold water, it will harden the sponge. So let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna remove this. And as I thought, the reason why the water was not flowing in, you see this? We gotta remove all that. So I try to remove as much gunk as I could, but we're gonna have to come back and scrub around this really quick. Yeah, I don't know how long it's been since this was clean. You can tell the bathroom is in bad shape. So we're gonna try and put this back. Let's try and put this back. Okay. It looks like this individual either used some sort of dye. Usually you get these things by like hair dye. So guys, if you dye your hair at home, please be careful on where you're using it. You don't want to get something stained. And it's not coming off. Now that everything's been rinsed off, we're going to go ahead and dry it off. The stainless looks so much better. Yeah, you can see this shining like brand new. So when you're cleaning your sink, don't forget to check on this. If you're able to remove it and check, sometimes stuff just gets stuck in there. Now to finish off the sink area, yes, we're gonna spray the outside because as you can see here, there's things like either from them brushing their teeth, etc. So we're just gonna spray that down really quick and clean it. We're gonna use our multi-purpose. And don't forget, there's always dust that collects right here on the edging. We are not touching the inside part, where we are not doing a deep clean or getting the organization done. So we're not touching the inside for this customer. We're just cleaning the outside. And yes, we are going to clean the edging. Not sure if you guys could see. Let me move you guys right here. Right here in this area, there's a lot of dust buildup. So we're just gonna go ahead and wipe that off since we're down here. The little areas that everyone tends to forget. Yes. So, and then on this side, that edging, there's also quite a bit of dust, so we're just gonna clean that off too, really quick. Not a big deal. There is a lot of dust buildup back here, so. All right, guys, and this is how things get cleaned within a few minutes. Thank you for watching, and follow me for more videos.